Hey guys, I'm Chris Norwood, and I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded in the history of music. And today, I'm going to be ranking the studio albums by Avril Lavigne, pop punk queen. And I'm going to get the Wikipedia fired up, and we're going to go through these things. I don't have any physical copies of her albums anymore, even though I did at one point have, I believe I had one of them. Not doing it for me, guys. Not doing it for me at all. Like I said, by 2019, I kind of just lost interest in Avril, even though I do keep up with what she's doing, and I do try to listen to every album, because you never know when an artist may surprise you. So you gotta keep giving them a chance over and over, even after decades have gone by of garbage albums. Sometimes a band or an artist makes a comeback. But I gotta say, Head Above Water, not good. Completely sunk, in my opinion. Coming in next is going to be the self-titled from 2013. Look at that horrible album art. What in the heck? Came out in November 2013. And let's just dig right into the track listing. Rock and Roll, Here's to Never Growing Up, 17, Bleeping Summer, Let Me Go featuring her ex-husband Chad Kroeger of Nickelback fame, Give Me What You Like, Bad Girl featuring Marilyn Manson. I just did some videos about Marilyn Manson's new album I'm very excited about. And this song with Marilyn Manson and Avril Lavigne, it's okay. It's interesting. I'll give it that. Hello Kitty, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. Sipping on Sunshine. Yeah, there's just nothing here. There's just absolutely, there's one or two mildly entertaining songs on this self-titled record, but wow. It says it has rock influences, but it's 100% pop. There's little to no rock influence, except for Marilyn Manson and Chad Kroeger appearing on songs. That's the only rock influence there is. There's little to nothing rock and roll about this record. There's little to nothing pop punk about this record. It's just straight pop fluff. That was the problem I had with Head Above Water. It's just, and you know, maybe there are some lyrical nuances there, but there's no edge, there's no bite, there's nothing memorable. And come on, Avril, you can do better. Okay? I want to be critical. I haven't been critical enough of anybody. And, you know, I like Avril Lavigne. I wouldn't be doing this ranking if I hated everything she did. But come on, this is just absolute trash. Okay, let's keep moving so we get to the good stuff. Okay, because she does have some really good material. Okay, coming in next is going to be Goodbye Lullaby. Whoa. What happened? This awful looking thing. She looks like the girl from the Slipknot video. What was that song? Anyway. You guys like Slipknot or Marilyn Manson and Avril Lavigne? So, What the Heck was decent. Wish You Were Here and Smile. Alice. So this actually does have a few decent songs. What the Heck is probably the highlight of the record, Goodbye Lullaby. Coming in next is going to be, now this would probably be a lot of people's number one pick. This is going to be Let Go. And this was where, you know, this is where it all started for Avril Lavigne with the singles Complicated, Skater Boy, I'm With You, and Losing Grip over the course of a couple of years there. And I was a sophomore, junior and senior when this came out. So, you know, I was in high school, I was young. Avril Lavigne, you know, really attractive. Losing Grip, Complicated, Skater Boy, I'm With You. This album was just front loaded with singles. I mean, look at that. Every single one of them, 1 through 4. Mobile, I don't like that word for some reason. Unwanted, Tomorrow, Anything But Ordinary, Things I'll Never Say, My World, Nobody's Fool is pretty decent, a deep cut. And, yeah, you know, not an amazing record, but a good record. I did, this is when I was really downloading, like in the throes of Kazaa and all those questionable torrent sites and things like that. But Let Go, I got a pretty decent copy of from the internet for free. I mean, I paid for it. And, you know, pretty darn good debut album from a pop punk princess. Moving on. Now we're getting into the albums that I like. Oh, the good ones. Now that one was okay. Let's Go was a good debut album by a pop singer. Very good debut. So let's get into the really good stuff. Coming in next, my second favorite Avril Lavigne album, 2007's The Best Darn Thing. Released April 11th, 2007. What were you doing back then? What were you doing? What were you listening to? Who were you dating? Girlfriend. Hey, I don't like your girlfriend. No way. I think you need a new one. I need a new chair. My chair's about to break. The Best Darn Thing. When You're Gone. Hot. You're hot. You're so hot. Keep Holding On. So the singles are good. You got Butch Walker on this thing. You got a bunch of songwriters. Not too many. Bunch of producers. Butch Walker's all over the thing. And it's a lot of fun. I'm not going to go back and revisit The Best Darn Thing because it's really not the best darn thing, if I do say so myself. But it's fun. I like the pink colors on it and stuff. I'm not even joking. I'm kind of sounding like I'm joking, but it's a cool looking album. It's kind of fun to listen to. Butch Walker gets a lot of flack for his overproduced, sometimes nonsensical production with his Millennium Whoa-Oh-Ohs. But I think he did a pretty good album with Avril here. Albums with Avril. Are you guys ready? In this weird albums with Avril, we're getting to the #1 album next. Are you guys ready for it? I gotta find it. It's right here. Oh man, this was such a good year for music. One of the best years for music in my opinion. And Avril Lavigne was joining in the fun of making an epic album this year in Under My Skin. Boom chakalaka, fireworks, baby. I don't even know why I got rid of my copy, because I really loved having this CD in my collection. Wow, absolutely loved it. It's her final album on Arista Records. Yeah, 41 minutes. Pretty long for a pop record such as this. But this one kind of, let me see if post-grunge and alternative. That, my friends, is why I like this one so much. All her other records were pop, 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 pop. This one's post-grunge and alternative. Yeah, baby, that's how you do it. Take Me Away, Don't Tell Me, He Wasn't, My Happy Ending, Nobody's Home, and Fall to Pieces. Now, the deep cuts look like just a bunch of generic song titles. Can't really place some of those, but you know what? This album, even those generic deep cuts or filler tracks are not bad. They're not, I wouldn't even call them filler. You got Don Gilmore producing, which he's done a lot of pop punk stuff. Butch Walker again is on this with Rain Maida as well. The 4 singles are really great, and it got good reviews. It was defining pop punk of the 90s. They actually released a double disc version of it, and she went into malls to promote the album. There's a Japanese DVD, Budokan. So, Avril Lavigne, do you like her? Do you hate her? What do you think? I've been doing a lot of rock and roll. I've been trying to branch out a little bit and do more hip hop and pop and maybe jazz. I'm really getting into some classical music now, guys. Particularly due to that freaking new Metallica album. But anyway, we're talking about Avril Lavigne. So I'm trying to stay focused. This has been Ranking the Studio Albums by Avril Lavigne, by Chris Norwood, and Buddy. Buddy, look. Wave to YouTube. Anyway, me and Buddy are, Chihuahuas. They only listen to jazz. Did you guys know this? Chihuahuas only listen to jazz. So he's not a big fan of Avril Lavigne. He's heard some of her music and he's not impressed. But, the species difference, it's a very complicated issue when it comes to animals ranking other animals' music and such as this.